So the price of BNB coin has gone down a little bit. Is it time to start accumulating this gem? And also, where do we think that BNB Binance is going to be in the future? Let's have a little look. What's up guys, my name is Aaron and welcome to US Crypto. Hope all of you are doing well out there. So today we're going to be talking about Binance, and obviously is it a good coin to get into right now? So we're talking about BNB. So in recent events, the BUSD has had a bit of a conundrum with the American government, and it's obviously pushed the price down a little bit of Binance coin. So is it time to start getting in? And also, what type of price projection could we see if it was to do, full on bull mode, right? So let's check that out. So here we are, and this is the reason that obviously Binance has gone down a little bit in price. So their stable coin called BUSD is basically being looked at by regulators. So there's a lot of regulations going around now in the US, and they're trying to crack down on crypto, and it's obviously affecting the BUSD. And so here you go. Binance CEO distanced himself away from BUSD stablecoin. Binance withdrawals surge as Paxos BUSD drama weighs in on exchange. And so obviously lots and lots of fun with that. You can read this in your own time. There's loads of things to read through with this. And that being said, I don't actually think that Binance is just going to go down the toilet. Binance Coin and Binance is going to be around for a while, and I think it has a lot of potential. So I think we should do a price projection on where we think that could go. Just before we do that, here's a word from our sponsor. Obviously I have no sponsors or anything like that, but if I get this shot in, then subscribe to the channel. Is it going in? Okay, well just subscribe anyway, okay? Here we are, BNB, and it's currently at $302, and actually has a market cap of 47 billion, so it's quite a high market cap. And it's actually ranked, I think it's like number 8 on CoinMarketCap. So what is the current price, and obviously where has it been in the past? So we're currently at that price, and our all-time high was 686. So if you want to find out what the all-time high price would be and how much money we'd make if you was to invest at this current point, so we're going to round this to, we're going to do this in billions, so 3, and we're going to do 2 times 2.3, and that gives us 6.9, and here you go, all-time high was 6.86, so around about that. So that is a 2.3x. Cool. You might say to yourself, oh, that's not a lot. Well, it's good gain, it's better than you'll get in the stock market anytime, doubling your money and more. But also, who's to say that Binance is going to stop at its all-time high, right? I don't think so. I think it's going to go a lot further, and it has a lot more market cap to gain. Let me get into that and where I think it's actually going to go. Here we are, we've got the largest stock exchange operators worldwide as of October 2022. And one thing is you've got to look at is, here you go, we're in trillions, okay? So it just shows you there's a lot of money in exchanges. So we have 22 trillion as the number 1, and that's the New York Stock Exchange. And then we have the Nasdaq at 16 trillion. And to be realistic, we're not going to try and aim for those numbers of what I think. But what if we was to knock off something like the LSE group? Okay, so that's 3.1 trillion. So we could look at that, okay? That's pretty reasonable in terms of a Chinese company in crypto. If it actually did really, really well and it started to go in and being a world currency, then Binance could, I think, be in these type of numbers. So let's have a look at LSE. So how we're going to calculate this is we're going to use the market cap of BNB, which is 47.6 billion, and we're going to try and get it to 3.1 trillion. So how are we going to do that? Here we go. So we are going to get 47.6, and this is going to be the billion, and we're going to times that by 65, and that gives us, there you go, 309, or you could say 3.1, okay? So it's very close to 3.1, and that gives us, there you go, 3.1, the LSE group. That gives us 65x, okay? What do you think about that? So 65x, I'm not complaining with that, but also, is this realistic? I think it actually is quite realistic, as in terms of crypto being mainstream. Obviously that's the mission, and I think it's going to be adopted. There's going to be CBDCs, which are central bank digital currencies. There's going to be a whole bunch more of adoption coming our way, and obviously where's prices going, where everything's going to be. Is Binance going to be a big exchange inside of these groups? I think it has a potential. So yeah, 65x could happen. Also, we only picked like further down the list. Imagine it became number 1. I'm not going to calculate that today because that's a bit ridiculous. But yeah, I think it has a lot of potential. If you like this video, you know what to do. Press that like, smash that subscribe, do your thing. But also, if you did like it, I've got other videos like this, and I've got another one which I think is a lovely little gem, and it's Bitcoin if it was to take over gold. Check that out right there. If I don't see you, I'll see you at the top. Bam!